Dear friends, we have now completed our exploration of the origin topic. From scientific evidence, philosophical deductions, to the insights of relational non-duality, we have arrived at a conclusion that is both emotionally stirring and rationally reasonable. The essence of existence is beginningless, without a starting point. The flow of life has never truly begun, and therefore will never truly end. This is not just an abstract cosmological statement, but a profound insight that influences our way of life. Because when you truly understand beginninglessness, you will realize you do not need to prove your greatness, because you were never a starting point. You are the present manifestation of the beginningless flow. You do not need to cling to position, because all things are inherently in flux, and you are just an elegant echo within it. You do not need to fear loss, because all comings and goings are the rhythm of the beginningless dance, not personal failures. You do not need to feel lonely, because you were never a separate existence, but rather a node vibrating in interconnectedness. Next, in this episode, we will continue to move forward from this profound insight of beginningless, exploring how it changes our relationship with ourselves, helps us rebuild relationship with others, and inspires us understand how the world operates. Relational non-duality always emphasizes philosophy is not a subject, not just books, not concepts. It is a way of cognition, a way of existence, ultimately a way of life that we live out. So let us continue this journey together, from the beginningless existence towards unimpeded life, from the transparency of the world towards the freedom of the soul. In daily life, when we stand at a difficult crossroads, we always ask ourselves, should I really start doing this? Can I change from now on? Am I ready to embark on a new life? We'll feel anxious, hesitant, and calculate repeatedly just to find a so-called starting point that convinces us to take action. But have you ever thought, perhaps you do not need to start because you have never really stopped? Your life has been in motion since the first breath at birth. Every day you wake up, think, choose, feel, struggle, and hope. All of this is part of the journey. Your passion has manifested before. Your courage has blossomed before. Your relationship with the world has always been ongoing. Even when you think you are stuck, you are actually maturing and settling within the relationships. In fact, the importance we place on beginning carries psychological implications. A fantasy of reboot, as if past failures, confusions, and mistakes can be reset. A comforting sense of ritual, as if only by starting today and this step can we be on the right track. But the truth is, the rhythm of life does not adhere to humanity's concept of a starting point. It is more like a river, not a dam. There is no true beginning, only a willingness to continue to participate. What truly blocks our vitality is not having a beginning, but our mistaken belief such as, I haven't started yet, so I cannot move forward. I am not ready yet, so I am not qualified to take action. I have been stagnant for too long in the past, so I must restart now. These thoughts seem reasonable, but actually contains a deep-seated denial. Denial of the unbroken chain between us and life. And relational non-duality suggests, All manifestation are the maturation of relationships, not the initiation of a starting point. What you truly need is not to find a starting point, but to realize if you are standing at a critical point where a relationship is about to bear fruit. We often fear starting because we mistakenly see it as a ceremonial, definitive, and weighty declaration, as if once we start, we must succeed. Once we start, we cannot turn back. Once we start, we must prove our worth. But this is just an illusion of linear logic, a narrative woven by the ego. Reality is not like that. Life is more like an unfolding dance of relationships, a series of energy echoes. Here, there are no beginnings or endings, only your willingness to open up, flow, and respond. Starting is not activating a function, but rather your rediscovery of the unbroken thread that has always been there. So, next time when you ask yourself, should I start? Replace this question with, am I willing to actively respond to this relationship in life which I have long been involved? You are not starting to write. You are continuing to let words express yourself. You are not beginning to love. You are continuing to embrace your desire for love. You are not starting to create. You are continuing to respond to the thoughts and voices that have long accumulated in your life. You are not starting to heal. You are continuing to open up the wounded heart that you have never closed. Grapes do not only become sweet after decide to begin ripening. Flowers do not wait to be ready before blooming. Similarly, many beautiful relationships in your life have long been fermenting, brewing within you, waiting for you to no longer see them as a starting point, but as an echo of your heart. Not starting from zero, but starting from honesty. Not pressing a button, but allowing your relationship with life to mature and unfold. Life is not a mechanical operation waiting for your command, but a flow in which you are always present, never truly absent. So now, have you realized? What you call starting is actually just your willingness to participate in what you have always involved. Not creating something, but finally admitting it has been resonating within you all along. Our generation lives within a strong linear narrative. Starting point, process, goal, result. This logic permeates education, careers, relationships, and even spiritual practices. However, the illusion of linear structure is precisely what prevents us from trusting the root of life. Because the linear view of time creates false expectations. I am not good enough now, so I need to start. Then I can improve. Eventually, I will reach. This logic keeps one never in the present moment, always living in the anxiety of not yet started or not yet completed. Relational non-duality reminds us, existence is a field, not a path. Life is an unfoldment, not a destination. Love is not a chosen ceremony, but whether you are willing to let it flow through you. Kindness is not a planned action, but whether you are willing to respond to its emergence. Creation is not a machine you initiate, but whether you are willing to channel the energy flowing towards expression. What truly blocks you is not having started, but your mistaken belief that you are unworthy, lacking, and unprepared. In fact, you have always been. You have always been flowing. You have always been echoing. The softness in your heart that has not been expressed, the longing for kindness, the care for the world, the quest for truth. They are not illusions. They are the beginningless flow seeking an outlet within you. We live in the source of grace, and we are the tiny tremors of it. Look back at your life. How many of your so-called new beginnings are actually continuations of who you really are, what you truly want? So, please do not confine yourself in the anxiety between beginning and end. You do not need to wait for a perfect starting point, an ideal identity definition, or a controllable outcome model. You do not need to start a great project or become a perfect being. All you need is to listen to whether the relationship has matured, to be willing to engage in the echoes of life you have long been part of, and to no longer block the kindness and love that have long been fermenting within you. It's not I start forgiving, but that you finally stop gardening the wound with hatred. It's not I want to be a good person, but that you finally acknowledge that the goodness has been whispering in your heart all along. It's not I decide to be brave, but that you finally noticed that flow of unextinguished passion. This is why a true participation is not burdensome, because it is not about you doing, but you allowing. Allowing love to continue flowing, allowing creativity to pass through you, allowing this beginningless manifestation to have a tender response within you. This entire journey, from the awe of existence is beginningless to the unfoldment of life is unimpeded, is actually about one thing. You are not here to prove anything. You are here to participate. You are not here to control anything. You are here to resonate. You are not here to initiate the universe. You are the universe manifesting itself through you. So, existence never truly begins. It just flows through you. All deeply profound connections never truly end. They just continue to exist in a different way. Therefore, re-understand existence and return it to a form of breathing. You inhale not to start. You exhale not to end. You are just participating in the flow of life. The miracle of relationships is they do not wither completely because you avoid them. They sleep, they wait, they call for you to return. You do not need to start a relationship from scratch. You simply need to allow the connection to mature again. You do not need to rebuild yourself. You just need to stop suppressing the bud in you. You do not need to search for new meaning. You just need to listen to the kindness and light that has always been pulsating in your heart. Dear friend, when you stand at a crossroad of life, do not wait for a so-called official starting point. All you need to do is allow love to resonate. Allow the care that has not yet been spoken to continue nurturing the world. Allow your tenderness to no longer freeze due to fear. Allow the light that you have been accumulating for so long to no longer be suppressed, questioned, or waited upon in this moment. Ultimately, remember, existence never began, but you have always been participating. Kindness is not a task, but your inherent way of flowing. Love is not a goal, but the trembling essence of your life. So, do not hesitate anymore. It's not about are you ready, but are you willing to no longer block? Allow it to flow. That love, that kindness, that connection, that gentle power of yours that you often doubt. It is waiting for you, not as a starter, but as a responder, an unfoldment. In the next episode, we will share another important life realization gained through understanding beginningless. Thank you for accompanying me. I will see you soon.